Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Huskers will put total leather to crank us up. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Colorado's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On target to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They'll run it from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Huskers are on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Finds his target down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got it behind the line. It's Horn. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He'll do it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. The sure hands, it's Horn. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
And listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route when he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do. Just go out and execute the offense.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Hunter. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Fires to the big fella. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? It's a draw. He breaks a tackle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Horn. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Pulls it in. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Cordell. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Here's the handoff. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He'll try it again. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're going to run it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now they'll run the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies. And this defensive line, this black shirt defensive line, is doing their job.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. It's Banks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, it's Hunter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 6 over Arkansas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go to the draw, and he could not get loose on the run. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sideline, it's Miller. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Looking for a block. It's Hayden. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covered corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Working that left side now. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never enough. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Looking to throw on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. To the air, it's Raiola. Makes his connection. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Hunter.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quick toss. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I would love to tell you he should have gotten the 1st down and slid or got down, but that's not what running backs do. They're trying to get extra plays, and I know he had the 1st down, but he's thinking touchdown. That little bit of extra effort, you can tell, forced the turnover, forced the fumble, defense recovers.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gives it to the back on the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskers decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking deep down the right side. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting in his position. The
play action fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again, getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they got him for the sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Running it back, it's Hunter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Live by the blitz. Get hit with a chunk play on the blitz, too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
The give from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to barge their way in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame. Now
they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They'll run it. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting you back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Trying to get to it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buffs. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Auburn is lining up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Cal. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that.
Nothing but green ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They cap that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Husker!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Got his man down the middle. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They'll try to get it through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
I love the type of throw there by the quarterback, throwing to his running back on that angle route. That cannot be a bullet throw. He just puts enough air on it.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready. He did not make a good throw.
Offense getting set for first down. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide out in motion. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Huskers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Hunter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pressure coming. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. He's got his man.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The RPO, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The aerial assault continues. Caught behind the line. It's Horn. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. They'll go back to the ground. Nice move to keep moving. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Tripped up for the tackle. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quick release by the QB. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Raiola. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your flow.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line, and the returner will be knocked down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air. It's Raiola. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To throw, it's Sanders. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, the game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Got it in the middle. It's Nair. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.